it's your boy Southside Jew, and my boy Rex 6 got me right with the clues, man. Shout out Rex 6, man.
Tell me what you know about the hood life.
Yeah, man. We got a special one for y'all. We got definitely one of the most notable faces, like one of the best memes, just viral sensation, and top comedians that ever do it in the game. Southside Jew, man. So go ahead, introduce yourself to the people who ain't too familiar with you.
Listen, man, my name's Southside Jew. You know what I mean? I come from South Philly. You know, the heart of Philadelphia. They call it the P. You know what I mean? Just a project brother. I've been doing comedy for about like 5-6 years now. You know, I was naturally funny. You know what I mean? I just jumped into it with no knowing anything. You know what I mean? I just, you know, people used to tell me like, yo, them people making skits on Instagram, you funnier than them. You could do what they do. So I jumped on and I did what they was doing and I started doing it better than them. You feel what I'm saying? And then I started going viral. Like my first, like really, like it was just like all hits, no misses. Like
this me, I can say you somebody that I seen like just coming up through the hood just years, always just the one of them funny niggas, right. Always busting jokes, crack. Yeah, you kind of fast too, for real, like you said. But just always like just the best. So talk about some of your first early work, like the Meow Meow joint.
So what got me popping and going viral, my first viral video was Not the Yutters video. When I did that Not the Yutters video, look what she did to my man shit though. She cut my man up. Then she cut my man boot the Not the Yutters. Not the Yutters. It went crazy to the point like it had the whole internet in an uproar to the point like to this day. That video, the Yutters video and the Meow Meow video is still, MTV done paid me to put me on ridiculousness. You know, and that's what set me off. On my first page, I went viral. Rihanna started following me and having conversations with me. That's how I knew it was real, when Rihanna followed me and started DMing me and commenting on my videos, man. I mean, that was an amazing feeling, man. It was an amazing feeling, man. I be pinching myself, man.
So tell ASAP if you ever man, you know.
That's if my stink gonna fight me if I try to get Riri.
Oh shit. With me. I'm not one of them, bro.
Bro, you gotta go ahead, bro.
I'm not. No,
you gotta go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man. So you, like I said, definitely you came off early success. A bunch of videos going viral. Shit like that. What was it like as first, far as like actually noticing like, damn, I could actually like be on some comedian? Cause this before it was like a thing to be like Instagram comedian for real.
It was basically like, it was different. Like, you know, it was something I never did before. So, you know, I used to get butterflies and shit like that. And once I did my first comedy show and when I start going outside and people like start like, yo, Southside Jew down here, I need a picture. Like everybody start wanting pictures. I'm like, damn, it's different now. Like, you feel me? Like, it ain't the same no more. Like, I ain't no regular motherfucker no more. I'm internationally known now. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's levels. It's you know, it's popping. It's local. Right. Popping. It's internationally known, worldwide. And then, you know, it's superstar status. You feel me? You know, I can't wait to reach the superstar status. So,
no, thanks. So, you definitely on your way and
I appreciate that, man.
So, like, on a personal level, when things started to like pop off for you, and that was like, how was it for you, like personally and like family wise and shit? People more support you? Would you get like a little more hate from that?
I got a lot of hate from a lot of people that I remember. I wasn't even on Facebook, and a girl I went to school with, she like, yeah, a lot of people that we went to school with be in the comments hating and stuff like that, and I'm like, damn, I went to school with. It's crazy. I'm like, but you know, my dad always told me, you know, they gonna talk about you whether you're broke or you're long paper. You know, you take the good with the bad. No matter what, people gonna talk. I'd rather people talk about something than nothing. You feel me? You know what I mean? Rather they talking about me than not saying nothing at all. So, you know, and as far as like my family, you never going to get this. I'm gonna tell you this: you never going to get the support you want from people. You know what I mean? The support going to always come from people you least expect. It's going to always come from people you don't know. It's going to come from people that's out of town. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't expect people to support you around you because they not. You feel me? Not all, but most of them is not.
And then it's like some people like knew you all your life, so they don't even look at you or understand the value that you have now, or for the work that you put in. I don't knew him all my life. You talk about, you know what I'm saying?
And yeah, and you know, now you know some, and you right about that, because like it's like people had to really see. You feel me? It's like, oh, he ain't really, you know what I mean? And but when this shit start really bubbling, I made them into believers. So now the motherfuckers that didn't believe, they believe, and the motherfuckers that wasn't supporting, they want to support and like that. So I don't even get mad no more. I used to get mad when people didn't support me, or my homies wanted to sit on the block and not come to my shows and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying?
No, I definitely feel you coming from. Now I want to talk about one of your craziest viral video was the Joe. I ain't eat Joe.
No, I didn't eat, Joe. Joe, I didn't eat today, Joe.
Talk about that shit.
Listen, right? See, I always try to captivate off of the moment. You know, whenever something is going viral on the internet or it's popular on the internet, you know, I'll sit back and basically it's like a fighter. I love boxing, so I look at it like boxing. You know, you for a couple of rounds, I sit and watch other people do the comedy skits off of that subject, and I learn and I critique off of it. And then after them couple rounds, that next couple rounds is mine. I learned you. Now I'm going for the knockout. I'm gonna have the best video. I'm gonna have the best one. You feel me? And when I did that Cuzzy Uncle Joe video about the president, it went so viral that I was on the news in the Ukraine.
Damn.
You know, I made it to the news in the Ukraine to the point that, you know, they was like laughing at America, like, look at America, they crying and they not treating their people right. And that was facts. It's sad that I had to do that in a comedy way, but sometimes you got to hit people in a funny way to let them know you serious, because a lot of jokes got truth to them.
No, that's a fact.
And you know, no matter what, I'm a very smart, intelligent person, and I know how to attack those situations to get people to understand and see things. You know, I do everything for a reason. You know, people might be like, oh, he funny as shit for doing that. But if you really listen to the video and you really watch, I was dead serious. That was serious. Yeah. Like, it's hard for us out here in America, and you know, they giving the money to the wrong, they giving the money all the way to people that's not here in America.
Fact though. And like, comedy is one of them things where it's like, it's able to reach and touch across every culture and race or whatever. If it's funny, it don't really matter for
everybody love to laugh. I don't care what you're going through. You know, like white people, they got different humor than us. You know, you got your white humor, you got your black humor, you got your dark comedy. You know, it's different shades of everything that you do.
What's some of your favorite comedians as style of comedy?
I like people that can be different, like far as like different characters, and like, you know, like Eddie Murphy and, you know, Martin. I love Martin and the Eddie Murphys and you know, and the Jamie Foxxes. I think that Jamie Foxx is amazing.
So underrated.
So underrated, because not only then can he sing, and you know, I music was my first passion. I can sing, rap, and I can also imitate different voices. You know, so that's what separates me from a lot of people and other comedians as well. But those comedians right there, you know, Richard Pryor and, you know, a lot of those other people, you know, they had different characters, and I love people that can switch it up and be different and step outside the box and can act and not just be funny, but can also be serious in acting as well.
So music, talk about music, because lately you've been going viral for a couple musical skits and things like that. First, we're going to talk about the Meek joint, Throwback. Listen, if you was a Meek Mill fans during that time, and it's like you captured everything on point, even from the blinking and the eyes and the... So talk about that, man.
So, you know, Meek Mill, that's family. That's my cousin. So, you know, all my life I grew up under them. I grew up under the rap scene. I grew up under the underground battle rap scene. You know, when I used to get out of school, straight from high school, I used to go straight to the block, and Meek and them would be like, "Yo, you grind that nigga up," or me and Real G's will be grinding each other up, and we'll have a bait contest, you know, and they'll see who the funniest, and you know, every time I always was that guy that, you know, that bring a crowd around me no matter what. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, all my life I just, you know, just been naturally funny. I can't help it, and I grew up under them, so I learned how to rap from watching Meek Mill and being around them, and I learned how to freestyle from watching them, and Mel Love and that nigga Lil and stuff like that. So I remember when I wrote my first rap, I hit Mel Love up, and I called him, and I rapped the rap to him, and he was like, "Keep going, I like that, keep going." I was like 16 years old, but I always been in music, and you know, that's where the Meek Mill videos come from.
So talk about because I remember a while ago you did a skit where it was like Meek was at like a video shoot and tripping. I'm gonna plug it in. I think that was funniest.
Yeah, that was funniest. I know what you're talking about. That was funniest.
They go right there. Hey, Meek, you said you was gonna sign me. What the f my dream taking chain? Talking to what is y'all looking at? Hey, he's playing. It's a prank. Yo, it's a prank. It's a prank. That's not funny. That's not funny.
Okay, I know what you talking about, though. I know what you talking about. Oh, that's my guy. Shout out Funniest in Philly, man.
So what's your thoughts as far as like the comedy scene in Philly? You got so many guys doing these things, and how do you feel about the list that was put out a while ago?
Man, the list, it be, you know, I don't really trip off the list because I know my shit. You feel what I'm saying? I know ain't nobody. You gotta look at it like this. How many other comedians you know from this city that went viral like me? None. None of them go viral like me. And this is no disrespect to no comedians. I think that all the comedians in the city is lit and funny, but what separates me is I go viral every time. None of them never lost their pages like me.
Bro, you lose a page.
Instagram took my pages 4 different times. This is my 5th page, and I still got a page out there with 100. I know how to build pages. Nobody know how to build pages like me. Nobody know how to do it like me. I got different characters. I can imitate different voices. I can rap. I can sing. I can do all things through God. And I always keep God first. That's why I always win, and that's why I'm always prospering in life, because I keep God first, and I let it be known you can't do nothing without the Lord.
That's a fact, though, bro. And I want to commend you on that, because a lot of motherfuckers acting like they too thorough or too gangster to salute the God. At the end of the day, you know,
I ain't never too gangster for God. You feel what I'm saying? That's the most gangsters motherfucker up here. God is gangster always, because he gonna bless you whether you a good person or not.
True.
You feel me? Right. Your story, and I tell people all the time, what's for you is for you. I know. You know, it's pedophiles that's rich and multimillionaires and things like that. You feel me? What's for a person is for a person. You can't stop what God got for a person.
That's real rap. So I want to talk about the Shaquilla videos and shit, because you definitely able to tap into different characters and shit and that thing went viral. And then it's like, being from where we from, that's like a extra, like, I want to salute you extra, because you know it's hard to really step outside the box. You know, mom really grind you up to a million pieces and shit.
And
how was that?
You know, my dad and most of my family are Muslim. So, you know, I used to wear this little wig to do Shaquilla, and I had stopped because, you know, just to have more respect for my father and my family, you know, and plus I have a son. So I stopped putting on the wig, and I just use a bonnet. You feel what I'm saying? And I had a jacket on. So one thing about me, I'm not scared to step out of my element, because I'm comfortable in my skin. When you know yourself and you know you, and people really know the real you, you ain't got to say too much. You feel what I'm saying? This is me. This is what I'm doing. You can either love me, hate me, it don't matter. It ain't gonna make me or break me. I'm gonna keep pushing. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of people be scared to step outside. That's one of the most things that keeps people from going, is because they scared what other people might say, or they scared what people think. My father approves of it. Do your shit. If it's gonna make you rich, you know, you ain't disrespecting nobody. You feel what I'm saying? Do you? You feel what I'm saying? And I continue to do me, and all my characters are real people. You know, my mom, that's Shaquilla is nobody, it's just my mom. Lil Rara, that's me as a kid. Mr. Charles, that's my Uncle Charles on Point Breeze. You feel what I'm saying?
I like how you do that.
Stink, that's me. When I was in my 20s and being toxic ass nigga. You know what I mean? And I see people be trying to ride the waves and steal my skits, walking up to the doorbell camera. And there's a nigga out here now. He from Chester. He doing my skits, walking up to the camera. Stink. You feel me? Pay homage. That's me. You living my life. So when y'all do them stink videos and y'all walking up to the doorbell camera, that was really me in real life with women. I was toxic. I stopped that shit. But when I do certain things and I do characters, I'm doing me. I don't ride waves. I don't jump on waves. I create the wave.
Right. No, real shit though. So I want to talk about something, and hopefully we can get a petition going and get everybody to support you and all your followers and your audience to just push play. But I feel like Instagram definitely owe you a check, bro, and a recognition as far as creating that filter and shit like that, because it's undeniable as far as everybody in the world seeing a crying filter. I mean, you had Beanie Siegel
right,
bro. So that alone, bro, that's different. You talk about the Broad Street Bully, so it's undeniable as far as the influence that had on the world and social media. So I feel like it's only right that Instagram return the favor, man. Like,
yeah, and it made me want to. It fueled me though. It fueled me to go harder, and it built my character. Whenever I go through stuff, I sit back and jump out my body, and I just let it be, and I keep pushing, because those L's they fueled me. Me taking those L's, when I pray, I always ask God to help me be as creative as I can, to help me also think outside the box and be more creative than the next person. And like I said, I like to critique off of people. I love to watch other people be funny, because it helps me be more funnier. Like when you funny as shit, I be like, how can I pray on it, God, how can I be more funnier than that?
right.
You feel me? Give me new ideas. And sometimes I might take a walk, and I might take a ride or something just to get inspiration. You feel what I'm saying? I love to critique and watch other people as well. But one thing about me, I never take from people. I always do it my own way. And I also try to make it better than what that person did.
Man, so let's talk Philly now. What's your thoughts as far as the climate of the city? And then we got like the drill movement that's kind of like a big impact on not only just Philly but the world.
I can't change the world unless we change ourselves, and what I love that, I'm gonna keep it real. The drill it came and it's still here it's still here, but then you got to look at it like this. And I want to say this: I respect them young niggas from out North Philly that like Lay Banks and Sturdy and all them and Brill and all them that they created that dance wave, and they brought that dance wave back again. It was they created a genre. That's legendary. When you can create a different wave, a genre, they shift in cultures. They basically took drill and party music and put it in one. You feel what I'm saying? That drill party music, they put it in one.
That's a fact. Because even if you look at the way Philly dance, and the facial expression,
exactly. Yeah. And they got the world. They got the whole world doing it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's monsters under the sewer doing that dance. Seriously, man. They Too Rare. He's another guy. They created a wave and they stuck with that wave, and that's their wave, and that's their wave. Just like I got my own wave, stank, and that's my wave. And when you stay and you do your own shit and you don't steal and you create, it's even much better. It builds longevity. You feel what I'm saying? And everybody gonna want to jump on those waves.
That's the facts, though. So, what do you feel like is from one of the biggest crushes in the city when it comes to music? Because we got so many dope and talented artists, but it's not that many people on.
I ain't gonna lie. We always been like number one for talent. Gangster rap, you know where that came from?
Who'll see?
Right from here. We started that gangster rap shit. And Ice-T will tell you, if you know your hip hop history, Ice-T followed a Philly nigga. You feel what I'm saying? That Philly nigga is from Philly. You know what I mean? That was gangster rap. He was the first gangster rapper. And that's a fact. We started the gangster rap. Philadelphia. And Ice-T will tell you that. He said, this man, I watched this man, and I wanted to do gangster rap. Like he was fire. He said I didn't start gangster rap. A lot of people think Ice-T started the gangster rap. He didn't.
Right, he was one of the first.
He was one of the first people to, you know what I mean? But it was really Cool C.
Cool C, real shit. He was talking that shit.
He was talking that shit.
He actually was living that shit.
He was living that. You feel what I'm saying? But we always come from, you know, we always, you know what I mean? But we don't get that homage like we supposed to.
Yeah.
Because it's us. You know, even our teams, our hockey teams, basketball teams, we known as the bullies, the people that they don't like us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody likes Philly.
Philly, no one likes us. We don't care. No one likes us. No one likes us. No one likes us. We don't care. We're from Philly. Philly, no one likes us. We don't care. E-A-T-F-E-S-T-O.
You feel what I'm saying? But everybody steals from us and wants to have our waves and try to be like us. You feel what I'm saying? And that's a fact. And the young niggas, they, you know, it's so easy to make it in rap this time and age. If you nice, you can make it. And that's a fact.
So, what's your thoughts as far as Kevin Hart and the influence that he had on the city and just in comedy, period?
As far as, you know, Kevin Hart, see Kevin Hart, I like Kevin Hart. He funny. You know.
You feel like he could do more for the city and for the up and coming comedy wave that's coming out of Philadelphia?
I mean, it would be cool for niggas to do shit, but at the same time, I ain't in his circle. I ain't one of his niggas. You feel me? He put his niggas on.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I can't take his be like, damn, he need to come da-da-da-da. No, he did what he was supposed to do. He put his niggas on. The people that he know, he got a team of writers. That's his niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Just like if I make it, I'm gonna have a team of motherfuckers that I might. You feel what I'm saying? So at the same time, Kev don't owe me nothing. I just admire his craft and him being a funny motherfucker because it make me want to be even more funnier than him. But I don't see Kev with no characters.
What's some of your favorite skits that you done?
All of them. Because I put my all into every skit I do. Like it be time, like I get up early in the morning before I got up with you. I'm tired of shit, bro. I was sleeping, but I know I had to do this interview with you. You feel what I'm saying? I'm so tired because I get up early in the morning and I might shoot a skit 4 in the morning, 5, 6 in the morning, just so I can beat that rush hour for people to get up and on their way to work or just getting up. It don't even matter if you just getting in the house, you just opening your eyes, or you on your way to work, get some food. You're gonna see my video. If you having a bad day, soon as you wake up, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. When you wake the fuck up and plant your feet on that floor, you gonna be laughing. Ain't no wrong side of the bed with me. When I post, you gonna be laughing.
So I want to show you a couple Jones. First,
Did you ever see this painting that somebody drew you?
Yeah, the guy they sent it to me. This, you know, motherfuckers made a cake, a birthday cake with Shaquilla on it. Oh man, I had people make cakes with me, my face on it, my characters on it. God is good, man. I tell people all the time, I'm gonna show you how good God is all the time.
Bro, right.
And I'm living.
Oh, facts though. Now talk about the relationship with Gilly. I remember one of your funniest videos with first time you met Gil at the airport and shit like that.
Yeah,
Talk about that.
Gilly thought I stole his Gucci shirt out of his bag, man.
You wouldn't my I should have never locked eyes with him because I was the first person he looked at, and I looked into his eyes.
I was a young boy. I was like 16 working out the airport, little chubby young boy. And we used to ride these scooters. I worked for a company called Bagport. And I used to ride these scooters, and you know, the people that when your bag come off the carousel, I don't work for Prime Flight. I collect the carts and make sure they on the machine so people can buy them and put their luggage on it. So Gilly, he just like, I guess it's him, Tootie, and some big nigga with braids. One of you nut ass niggas wanting my motherfucking bag. Know who the f I am? He looking around, just trying to catch the face to see if the nigga guilty. He locked eyes with me. I said, he like, nigga, he in my motherfucking bag, y'all nut ass nigga. So I said, nigga, I ain't even going here, man. I don't even work for them. What you talking about? Nigga, I don't even work for them. F out of here, nigga. him and Tootie together. Tootie like, chill. He was in his bag. Why the nigga walked past me?
Right.
They was leaving. His lip, you know how he do the lip? He said, to the side.
That's definitely good.
Yeah.
That's definitely good.
I'ma see you.
Fast. So what it's like though to like be from Philly? See, because you know Gil been grinding for so long. We've been seeing that so long, and then now finally seeing him get his just dues, and
Gil deserve it. You feel me? Gilly deserve it. You know what I mean? Coming from that, you know, like I said, everybody get their turn to shine, and you know, Gilly shine a lot. You feel me? From back in the day to this day. You know what I mean? Just like, you know, in his career with the music and getting messed over by, you know, cash money and stuff like that. Like I said, it was bound to happen. Like Gilly just, you know, the way he talked, like Walo. Anytime I'm somewhere, Walo pull up on me, people stop and get out their cars, and in like 10 minutes, once people see Walo talking to me or anybody, he'll have a fucking circle of like 50 people around just listening to him talk. That's how special Walo is. That's how special his voice is. Walo really, anywhere Walo go, if he's sitting talking and giving game to you, Walo will catch me anywhere in the city and he'll really stop and give me game. And that's one thing I respect about Walo. You know, he give you game no matter who you is. Like he tell you it's genuine. It's all real love and it's genuine, man. That's a real good.
I felt like that was technology, like that being genuine where you with a nigga just because he hot or just because he funny and not looking at the numbers and all that shit. I feel like that's what's lost from the city and shit like that, and that's so important because that's when you're not worrying about this. Like, damn, you hot with you,
right? And that's why when like I had a nigga hit me up. He like, damn, bro, how much you charge for promo? You know, I give him my price. He like, bro, I only got such and such to my name, bro, and I really want to, you know, get my music out there. And he like, I know you ain't going to help me because you only post hot niggas or niggas that's pop. And it hit me because I feel as though everybody deserve a chance. You know, it's times I might say, damn, let me support this black-owned business or this person and just repost them and they ain't got to pay me.
Real shit.
So I did it for him. You feel me? Because just like you just said, like, people only what's hot and they only give a chance to listen to nothing.
No, real shit. So talk about stand-up comedy now, and as far as I ain't gonna lie, bro, yo, you funny, you really funny on the stand-up. I don't know what joint I was on Facebook somewhere and I was just searching. I was like, wait, you gotta stand up.
For letting me do my thing tonight. Little Bill looking motherfucker. Got this mic up, or me on the player. I wish my mom was here, and then again I don't, because I'm about to talk shit about her. Growing up with my mom, if anybody know my mom Dimples, growing up with my mom was a motherfucker. My mama whooped my ass like a motherfucker. That's why one day when my mom was fighting her boyfriend, I heard her getting her ass whipped. I took my time to help her.
Yeah, I do stand up. I've been doing stand up for years now too. Like once I got in that mode, like I ain't even write. I just went and did it. Like shout out to Davey. He from DC. He always put me on money. That's my brother. You know, he from out DC. He always put me on. Davey Ruffin.
I know you talk about.
He always put me on money, man, and he always invite me to and book me for comedy shows. You know what I mean? So that got me in my bag. And once, you know, before I got with him, I was doing comedy shows out all over, but people never came to see. It'll be me popping there. You feel me? Out Jersey and this place and that place.
Right.
So once I got not scared to do stand up, and I ain't gonna lie, I get butterflies, but excuse me, I take a shot with some Casamigos and I get on that stage and it's over. You feel me? It's over. I'll be in my bag with stand-up comedy. I can do all things through God, man.
Oh, facts though. So one of the last questions, or what's some advice you can give to the young boys that's just coming up in the city and shit?
To the young people coming up in the city, keep God first. Always be a leader, never a follower. It's okay to be you. It's okay to be you, man. You ain't gotta be nobody else in life but yourself. You live longer and you get way more out of life when you just be you and be yourself and be honest with yourself that I can be me. You feel me? Because when you be somebody, if you anybody but yourself, you're fake. And you're not gonna make it. You feel me? And if you do make it, you just living another life of somebody else. But be yourself and keep God first. And it's nothing wrong with taking advice from people that you know. Never take advice from a nigga that don't love you. Or respect. Because forget the love. Because when you respect the person, the love and the loyalty come with it. You know what I mean? And you can do all things through God. Never give up. You're going to fail. You're going to fail. You know, I had to learn as a young boy, nothing comes easy to me. You feel me? I had to learn that. When I want things, I know I got to scrap 10 times harder than a regular average person. You feel me? And never give up. Never give up. And when you fall, don't lay there. You get right back up, dust yourself off like nothing happened, and you keep pushing. Don't even look back to see who laughing. It's cool. It's going to build your character. When you go through things in life, it's going to build your character. And don't go through it lightly. Right? Whatever you grab through, don't go through it, go through it.
That's all. Got a lot, man. Wise words and genuine words from Southside Jew, man. I appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you, bro. You know, man, I love you, man.
And same here, bro.
Always, baby.
It's all love.